Well, tonight, one of the great blues men of Mississippi, Mr. Bill Howl-N-Mad Perry, will be with us. He's a legend in his own time, and he's going to be with us tonight. We're also going to hear him perform along with his daughter. So we've got a performance and an exclusive interview with Howl-N-Mad himself, and that's coming up next on this edition of Nightique. Stay with us.
Bengal presents From One Legend to Another.
Good day. I must say I've deduced that Bengal roach spray is a superior product. It's kept all traces of those vile creatures from my home. Which lets me focus on more meaningful pursuits.
People trust Bengal Roach Spray's legendary performance. No odor, no mess, no roaches. Bengal Roach Spray really works.
With Bengal, I love having a little more me time.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507. Well, Mr. Howl-N-Mad Perry with us. Mr. Howl-N-Mad Perry, thank you for being with us.
Well, thank you for having me today.
Now, you, I understand, have the honor of being on a number, not just one, but more than one, blues markers across the state as a legendary blues performer. How did you end up with all those tributes?
Well, you know, the first one is in the same county that Cleveland is in. I remember what county that is. It's over around Marigold. I'm on that one for keeping the word juke alive through my songs and stuff. And the second one that I'm on is up in Clarksdale at the Clarksdale Blues Museum. I was a part of the arts and education program there for a lot of years. And the third one is there in my hometown, kind of honored me there, so.
You know, last year's film festival, Mississippi International Film Festival, the films came in from all over the country, and one of the films was the Howl-N-Mad Perry film, and it was in the festival.
Yeah.
And of course I enjoyed seeing it, and so it's great to meet you in person.
Well, thank you, thank you.
How long have you been performing?
54 years.
And now, during those 54 years, you've seen a lot of changes.
Yes, I have.
Tell us, how was it when you were first starting, when you were really a beginner, when you first were playing? What was it like? Were you playing juke joints, or what was it?
I was mostly playing churches.
Churches.
Yeah, and you know, it was a way to keep me, you know, away from, you know, all the other stuff that was going on that was negative. It was a way that I could get attention. I was only about, you know, 13, 14 years old. And so it just kind of started from there and got in my blood and never went nowhere, you know. And they always said that if you love your work, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah.
So I never worked a day in my life.
Now, how would you explain the blues?
How would I explain it? Well, I've been asked that question a few times. Excuse me. And the only way I know how to answer it is that, you know, it's a feeling from the individual, you know.
Do you have to be sad in order to understand the blues?
No.
Not really, huh?
No. I mean, you know, it's like, I don't do sad songs. You know, all my songs is mostly up-tempo and stuff like that. And I guess if I would have been born some years earlier, you know, maybe it would have been a little bit more sadder. But, you know, I look at things a different way. I try to see the fun and everything.
You know, it was an uplifting film that you were in, and it was a documentary on
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And as a family man and as a person that as a positive force out there, I would say that was what I got from the film.
Oh, okay.
I mean, would
okay.
you agree?
I agree absolutely.
And after these many years of playing, now you're gonna play for us in the show tonight, right?
Yes, absolutely.
You still get charged up. You still enthused about, even after 50 years of playing, you're still
Absolutely.
enthused about getting on the stage and performing, correct?
That's right. It's the happiest time of my life. I mean, you know, I've said it for years, and I'm gonna say it one more time here right now. If you get to the point that I can't have no fun doing this, that's the day I quit. You know, just leave it alone. So I know that's not about to happen. So I'll be having fun for a long time.
How would you explain the changes that you've seen as a performer from the standpoint of maybe in the beginning, the audiences that you were playing to versus how through the years blues became more mainstream, kind of crossed over, would you say?
Well, you know, it was nowhere near what it is today, of course, you know, when I switched over years ago. And, well, I mean, as far as the change is concerned, well, I guess everything has to change a little bit, and nothing is supposed to stay the same. You know, it's supposed to keep growing, but, you know, I don't know. It's been a big change, and more than I could basically even sit here and talk about without taking 2 or 3 days or more.
You've noticed a greater acceptance of blues, for example.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, not only here, but, you know, across the world. And, you know, we, some years ago, had an opportunity to take the blues to China. We had an opportunity to take the blues to Indonesia, which was majority Muslim and stuff.
How did they respond?
It was great. It was absolutely great. The only thing I would say other than, you know, the show was that wherever we went, we had to go in a taxi. They didn't want us doing too much walking around and stuff like that. But other than that, it was great. The entertainment director at the Grand Hyatt Resort where we was working at, in all the years of the club, that was the first time they brought blues there, and actually made more money than they said of all the groups that they had ever brought there. So it's just amazing that places you would even think that blues would be, you know, maybe up front or whatever, you know, and everything, but it's everywhere. And I love it because it gives me a chance to go a lot of places that I never thought I would dream would go. One of my dreams as a kid, I used to watch a television show called Adventures in Paradise. I think that was back in the 50s. And the guy, basically what he did, he sailed up down the South China Seas. So I always had this dream about sailing up down the South China Seas. Although I never sailed up down it, but I went up down it on a yacht. But little things, you know, dreams coming true.
Dreams do come true.
Yes, they do.
Now, when you perform tonight, you've got a special performer performing with you, right?
Oh, yes, my daughter.
And so tell us, your daughter will be playing along with you tonight.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
What is her name?
Her name is Shy. You know, and as you'll see, she's not shy at all.
She plays keyboard?
She plays keyboard, yeah, bass keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of ironic. The very first record that I recorded it's been about 45, 46 years ago, I used the keyboard bass on it. And her very first recording, which is a CD called Shy, all the songs on there has got keyboard bass, and it's kind of ironic that to this day I'm still using keyboard bass rather than a 4-string. You know.
And now your latest record is available.
Yes.
I'm sure via a number of online places, correct?
Oh, sure. I'm sure iTunes, CD Baby. I can't begin to name them all. Yeah. And it's the Clarksdale Session.
The Clarksdale Session.
Yes.
Howl-N-Mad Perry.
Yes. Bill
Okay.
Howl-N-Mad Perry.
When we come back from the break, will you play for us?
Sure, I will.
Okay, Mr. Howl-N-Mad Perry, back when we come back from these important messages.
Bengal presents From One Legend to Another.
When I moved down south, I was not prepared for these insects and pests. I'm so glad my neighbor recommended Bengal. Now I could spend time doing more of what I love.
People trust Bengal Products' legendary performance for insect problems in and around the house. Bengal products really work.
Using Bengal gives me more time with the love of my life, Mr. Snuggle Muffins.
When you are looking to further your education, there's only one university that towers above the rest, Jackson State University. Jackson State University is one of the leading universities in research, technology, and innovation, graduating more than 1,300 students annually and a consistent growth in revenue. Jackson State University is ranked #1 amongst the HBCUs in research and development. Make the right choice, the one choice, one Jackson State University, changing lives one student at a time.
I'm Bill Howl-N-Mad Perry, along with my daughter Shy, and well, I think I got the blues today, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I got the blues. I got the blues. Lord knows I got the blues. No matter if I didn't choose, Lord knows I got the blues. You see, blues have a way following you around. If you don't watch yourself, the blues will get you down. That's all right. Be like that sometime. Blues has its own way, like it's got its own mind. See, if my car don't start, I don't check to see why. I don't mind walking, the price of gas is so high, that's all right. Oh, to walk sometime. See, when you're out there walking, it keeps the blues off your mind. See, some people, they pretend things are okay. Just like you and me, they have to work hard every day. That's all right. Or to pretend sometime. See, when you pretend, it keep the blues off your mind. I got the blues, y'all. I got the blues. I got the blues. Mississippi blues. That's alright. Be like that sometime. The blues has its own way, like it's got its own mind.
When you are looking to further your education, there's only one university that towers above the rest, Jackson State University. Jackson State University is one of the leading universities in research, technology, and innovation, graduating more than 1,300 students annually and a consistent growth in revenue. Jackson State University is ranked #1 amongst the HBCUs in research and development. Make the right choice, the one choice, one Jackson State University, changing lives one student at a time.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507.
Hi, I'm Bill Howl-N-Mad Perry, and this is my new DVD right here, Bill Howl-N-Mad Perry, a Mississippi Blues family man. And I think the song we're going to do here may be on this DVD. It's called Banks of the River. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this song is also from my latest CD, The Clarksdale Session. Sitting here on the banks of the river, watching the waves roll in. I'm wondering to myself if I'll ever see you again. As they go sailing by, that's the way we used to do, just you and I, while sitting here on the banks of the river. Every time I think of you, it brings tears to my eyes. Reminiscing back over the past and the things we used to do, yeah. Watching the children as they play in the sand. That's the way we used to do, hand in hand, while sitting here on the banks of the river. While sitting here on the banks of the river, thinking of you, sitting here, thinking of you, no one but you, sitting here, thinking of you, no just think of you.
Sitting here thinking of you.
Every day,
Sitting here
every day, I be thinking of you.
Sitting here thinking of you.
Right here.
Hello, my name is Shy Perry, along with my dad, Bill Howl-N-Mad Perry, and I'm going to do one of my original songs off of my latest CD called Shy. The song is called That's All Right. The way you treat me is a shame. I'm still with you like I'm hooked on a chain. You're so mean when we fuss and fight, and then you go and stay out all night. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. You're making money, but living wild. You spend it like money's going out of style. Have to beg you to pay some bills. Oh, baby, I'm losing the thrill. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Ooh. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. I heard there's another girl in your life who's making you whirl. That's alright, 'cause when you're gone, your best friend is sneaking in your home. Feels so right. He's so right. It's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. Two wrongs don't make a right. Ooh, that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright.
Ingalls Shipbuilding is hiring electricians, structural welders, machinists, ship fitters, pipe fitters, and pipe welders in our Pascagoula, Mississippi site. Signing bonuses available for pipe welders only. Positions are union represented. Come build your career with Ingalls Shipbuilding. Go to www.huntingtoningalls.com/careers or call 888-935-1507. And that was Mr. Howl-N-Mad Perry. We thank you for coming on the show and performing for us.
Well, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to perform.
You know, when you got here, aside from being a legendary blues performer from Mississippi, you know, the film, the documented your life.
Right.
It was a great film.
Well, thank you. Thank you. We had a lot of fun recording that, putting it together.
Now, through your years in the entertainment business, you've actually had a television program yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what was it, a blues-oriented show, right?
Yeah, it was called Blues Trekkers. And we just kind of trekked around different places, you know, recording different, you know, blues singers, players and stuff like Big George Brock, the late Honey Boy Edwards, Pine Top Perkins and folks like that.
You still have any of that footage?
I still have a little of that footage kicked back. Yeah,
You know, that footage would probably be pretty valuable today.
Well, that's true.
Some of those fellows are gone. They
Yeah,
passed
that's
on.
right. That's right. And then also at the same time, while we was doing that, you know, I got autographed CDs and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was one of my things that I did a lot back when I was on the radio some years back. Everybody that brought me a CD to play, they had to autograph me one. So I got a huge collection of autographed CDs.
Originals.
Yeah, originals. Absolutely.
Originals. Well, what's up in the near future? What are you traveling anywhere? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, well, next week we'll be heading up around Delaware and back down to New Jersey. And then we're coming back through here, through Mississippi for a day, and then we're heading out west to Colorado and New Mexico, and more than likely Arizona.
That's great.
Yeah.
We wish you good luck with everything.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for taking the time to come on
Well,
the show.
thank you for giving me the opportunity to come
Yes,
on
sir.
the show.
Thank you. We're honored to have you here.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Howl-N-Mad Perry,
Yes.
the Clarksdale Sessions, you can look it up online and you can purchase one of those CDs from many locations. Thank you for being with us, sir, and thank you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time on Nightique.